Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. My nose is still running. Anyway, and it is time for Bleach 481 review. This one was called The Tearing. Alright, after the first chapter of this final arc, we were given a few things. Not really a good chapter last week. This week, okay, we start off with the visors, who are currently in the world of living. And basically we have this conversation between Hayori and Lisa. And, she's saying about the bath, where's love? She says, he went to get his recent issue of Jump, so on and so forth. And where's Hachi? He went to get some coffee. And conversation, and then Hayori sees this slip, this hole on the side of this pole, and she's wondering what it is. And that's where we left off right there. We go from there to Ichigo's room, and we see the useless piece of crap Shinigami that he rescued, Yuki. And he's, there, and so on and so forth, and, still small talk here and there, basically Ichigo's friends start coming in, or Hime starts coming in, and Ichigo notices he wakes up, and, they have small talk. How long have I been out? He's not really, he's half asleep, so to speak. And that's when Orihime shows up, and everybody else shows up, and they say, she has bread! Useless piece of crap bread! But anyway, we get the details of how, he was saved, and basically, Uryu was there also. Not just Ichigo saved him. Uryu was there, Orihime was there, and Chad. It was this big spread of them all fighting, And, Ichigo tells him that he was out for at least 2 days, And she was saying, were you scared your own gi guy? And the other one he saved, Shino-san, whatever, she shows up with Cole, and she's like, right, I'm scared. She beats him up. It's and they're having bullshit talk, and that's what's happening there. And then there's this little clip in the chapter of Igaku, and he's with Yumichika, and they're in the Soul Society, and they're going through to the Rukon district to find out what's going. They have news about people disappearing, so to speak. And we go from that, and then Ichigo's asking the kid, what's your name again? And all of a sudden, this guy shows up right behind Ichigo on his bed. He says, my name is Ivan. And everyone's shocked. And you're looking at him, and it's my name is Ivan. My full name is Ivan. Now, I can't really say his name correctly, but it sounds like Jairo? Jairo? Could not really say it correctly, but his first name is Ivan. And Ivan's like, yeah, would you mind getting off my bed? And that's how it ends. It was only 17 pages. It wasn't... Okay. Here's what I have to say about this chapter. Last week was boring. And not very good, to be honest with you. Kasayan, oh my god. He says, you're being too kind. I was being too kind. I should have given it 0 out of 5. What? But anyway, I'm giving this a slight edge from last week's rating, only because of the appearance of this guy, Ivan. Now, I saw Phone's review. He went totally, and I agree with him. These two Shinigami, oh my god, they need to leave. Kubo needs to, like, kill them off immediately. Immediately. These two have got to be killed off. And that's the number one con so far in this. Not just in this chapter, in last week's chapter, but in the arc. Yeah. So far. So far, I'm labeling these two the worst Bleach characters of all time. Do an echo voice. They're labeled the worst Bleach characters of all time. Congratulations. Because that's what I'm labeling them. And that's a definite con. The other con, I guess I'll say, or he may bring in the bread. Bread? It's like, have some bread! The pro? That we got to see the visors. I would say that's a pro. We now know what's going on. That Hiyori, obviously, where she is, Lisa, Love, and Hachi. And here's the thing. I think I figured out why they're there. It's obvious that Yamamoto couldn't bring them all back because of certain circumstances. Love can't be brought back because Komamuro has his spot. He can't bring Hiyori back because Momo has her spot. He can't put Lisa in her spot because Nanao has her spot. And obviously Hachi because, well, I don't believe that it doesn't exist anymore. And that was the reasoning behind it, I believe. Now, that's a pro. The two cons I just said. And the other pro, obviously, is this mystery guy, Ivan. Now, I'm going to give this a 3.5 out of 5. People are probably going to say, no, it was horrible. This chapter was horrible. I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5. It was okay. It's okay. It was okay. Such a runny nose for some reason. Anyway, as far as this Ivan guy goes, I have a theory. The thing on his face, that is clearly a hollow mask. I'm sorry, but it is clearly a hollow mask that's been broken off. Maybe these are the people who are the ones that they're. I remember King of Lightning briefly talked about this. Somebody who has presence in all three worlds. Soul Society, World of the Living, and Welcomundo. This guy might be part of a bigger picture of somebody who has control of Welcomundo, Hollow Mask, Soul Society, being that he's ableingly is a Quincy and he can go into the Soul Society, and World of Living because he's just like Uryu. So, but we have to see. We don't know. Let me hear what you guys think about this chapter. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, I'm agreeing with Phone. Those two Shinigami, oh my god. What is the point? I'll say it. They're cannon fodder. That's what they are. They're cannon fodder. Listen, Kubo, do me a favor. Do me a favor, please? Please? Kill them off. Just kill them off, okay? They're nothing but fucking cannon fodder. It's like they almost got killed. What is the point? Is there a point? Why are they there? Why is it that the guy who's got the afro, that Shinigami, why is he not there? And these guys are there. Is there a reason? Oh, you think he's going to train them? Give me a fucking break. They're cannon fodder. They're cannon fodder. I'm sorry, they are total cannon fodder. They're just throwaways. Kill them off, please. But, like I said, the main focus is this guy Ivan. And I will say this. The fact that he's got a mask on tells me one thing. I think we're going to see some Ankars in this one. I really do. I think that's a mask. I think it's a broken off mask. I think we're going to see them soon. Not now, but soon. It will occur. So, this has been Bankai 922, chapter review, Bleach 481. The Tearing, it was called this. My only beef so far is these two Shinigami that apparently have no... They are the worst Bleach characters of all time. The worst. So Yuki and Shino, whatever your fucking name is, guess what? Go see a hollow and let it kill yourself. But let me tell you, what do you guys think? You know, what do you think about this chapter? What's going on? You know, so on and so forth. This has been Bankai 922. I hope to see some more. We'll get an explanation probably next week of this Ivan guy. We will get an explanation from him. He will say what he is and blah, blah, blah. And like I said, it seems to me like he is the presence of the three worlds. He is what I think to be a Quincy with hollow powers. At least that's what I think. I don't know. We have to wait and see. So, tell me what you guys think. Story. Rate, comment, subscribe. Below you rate comments. See you guys later.